that it's still 900 million times bigger than my New York apartment.
Some people said it looked more like a hallway or that it could blow over.
Who put this listing on the market? Mariah Carey? Skinny Legends Only Realtors?
The Skinny House is located in Deerfield, Illinois, and was just sold for $260,000.
Skinny House is off the market? But I'm still single.
It is not all skinny though. The locals call it the Pie House because at its narrowest it is 3 feet wide, but it extends to 20 feet. We spoke to Eli, who took the video.
I was going past the house and I'm like, I wonder what other people would think of this.
This is a knockoff house, okay? It's not even finished. I think what happened is they were building it and they just ran out of material and they're like, let's just call it a night here.
Since I've lived by the house for so long, I've kind of just gotten used to it. But then I realized like how weird it must look if you're from out of town.
Maybe houses are not even supposed to be that big. Maybe this is the ideal size for a house. So shame on you for living in a house that's using up all these resources.
I think as long as the house is happy with itself, I'm happy with the house. We shouldn't be body shaming houses.
There is a lot you can do if you're creative to make your space feel really beautiful.
On his new HGTV show, Build Me Up, Orlando Soria is helping people take control of their homes and control of their lives. And he says you don't have to spend a lot of money to give your place a completely new look.
I was broke for most of my 20s and I always had a gorgeous apartment because I was creative and because I was willing to spend the time.
Now that we're spending so much time inside, we asked Orlando how to get the most out of our spaces without breaking the bank.
So basically, I subletted a room that was fully furnished, and so now here I am, right? I have this bed in the middle. I've got a little bit of closet space, but not much. Little vanity over there.
So I give this space a 6 out of 10. There is nothing offensive about it, but there's not really anything that feels super composed about it. I think this room could benefit from a little bit of a rearrange. I would put the bed where the dresser is so that you can walk up to the window so that it feels a little bit more open and just the room feels a little bit better organized. I think it could benefit from some color. So I would go with maybe like a blush pink or just a really nice light color that brings in some life, that brings in some character, and that makes it feel a lot more homey. The window treatments feel a little haphazard to me, so what I would do is either replace them with some ready-made Roman shades, which you can find pretty easily online, or change the drapery rods and do like a simple white linen drape. That will make it feel a lot more elegant and adult.
Hey, I'm Andrea, and I'm currently in my studio space right now as a podcaster. And as you can see, got a bookshelf, and I'm hoping that you could help me revamp it.
Okay, so I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10. It has a lot of really great elements in it, but to me, it feels very cluttered and crazy. So the name of the game here is gonna be, how do we make this space feel well organized and something that people would actually want to see on camera behind you in videos. I love a crazy plant moment, but there are way too many plants in here. I would choose one. I like the one on the left and just clean up the rest of them. With your accessorizing, you're gonna want to be a little bit more strategic. Choose items that are multiple sizes, overlap them and compose them. And then when it's behind you in the camera, it'll feel really elevated and elegant. One thing that I'm really proud of from Build Me Up is that we have a lot of really accessible things that don't cost a lot of money that people can do in their own homes. It's everything from figuring out how to build your own furniture to things you can do with paint.
Want more tips and tricks? You can catch Orlando on Build Me Up on HGTV Wednesdays at 9, 8 Central.